Now, since the end of 2024 is approaching and you're sitting on the couch with TV turned on and thinking, which anime should I binge watch again? Fret not. Here I compile you all of the best of 2024 anime with over 184 adaptations collected over 4 seasons. And with that, without delay, let's start with the winter 2024, starting with the first four of the anime. Now, this first four can be very entertaining. One can make you squeal like a fanboy, one can make you hype and go wild 24/7 because of its music, also gives you the power to becoming a hero in another world, and makes you the smartest guy in class to survive. Now, on these top four, one can maybe the worst, and one can maybe a banger, and one can maybe actually showing good results, I might fair say. So, I'll take the first one is solo leveling on the S tier.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Into a novel. Now, from as I being said, I have four right now. The fourth one is about the slow life stories. Is Shin no Nakama Janai to Yusha, or the English title was I was banished from the hero's party. Now I live in a slow life. Now, this fourth one, though, I have not quite been. Frankly speaking, I didn't actually follow much of the story until I recommending the novel of it, because I saw what I did seen some parts of it, and it's quite good. There are good parts of it, I did say, because mainly it was slow life. It didn't meant any isekai. It's a slow life story, and of course, it's on the second season. The first season, you have seen there were patterns of romance in it from the end of the episode, and quite frankly to say, it is quite good. I did not manage to see it, but frankly, honestly speaking as well, I did not manage to see it, but it was really, really touching me, and the novel as well. The ending was, surprisingly speaking, it was worth it. It was worth it. So based on my deduction right now, as per to concerning, say, Mao Headed Slave being the A tier, Dungeon Meshi being the S tier, I was banished from the Heroes Party in the A tier, and Boku no Kokoro no Yabayatsu being the S tier. I'm really I'm biased right now, isn't it? I'm really biased, but of course, you can't, because you can't please all fandoms, like everything twice, to being like S tier, A tier, B tier. You have to please some of the fandoms. All right, this what my tier list should have been doing in some of the previous videos that you have seen. Now moving on to the next 4. Now these next 4 titles are quite interesting as well. One is a 2-time former Honorano runner-up. One is a Gairu manga, which is based in Hokkaido. One is a harem manga based on a 7 Rings, and one is a franchise player of killing and exorcising demons. And I'm talking about the 4th one is Ao no Exorcist. Now, to give a inside perspective or an input perspective, I have never touched or read Ao no Exorcist, but I did heard some good parts of it. I heard some good things of it. I did heard some bad things of it as well. But so far to say, I would actually give Ao no Exorcist a chance. Like I did said though, I can't please every fandom to the extent I have to please. I can't please this fandom only. I have to please other fandoms as well. I have to make every fandom happy. I have to make every fandom go appreciated. So in my case, I'll be taking in I'm torn with A or B, but I would take A to be exact, and I would give Keiko no Yubiwa Monogatari, or Tales of the 7 Rings, to a confidentially B tier. Koi or Hokkaido Girls are really cute. I would give it in a B tier. And 7th time I would take, since this is a shoujo manga as well, I'm not gonna, if I'm making a wrong step, shoujo fans or shoujo people would be really get the angers of the pitchforks on me. So I would take a A tier. So regarding about Ao no Exorcist right now, y'all in the chat, please tell me in the comments below, how is Ao no Exorcist really stands out this time, or is or more precisely to say, how was this season for you all so far? Comment your thoughts down below. I would need to know of that. Now, these next 4 titles I'm going to review and I'm going to personally rate at is 4 of them were quite interesting. 2 were from mangas, 2 of them were from novels. Now, of course, the personal favorites of them all I'm going to talk about is Jaku character Tomosaki-kun, the 2nd stage or the 2nd season. Now, this season continues the journey of Tomosaki, a gamer who is trying to improve his social skills with the help of his popular classmate. The 2nd season builds on the theme of self-improvement, relationships, and personal growth, while some viewers appreciate the character development and deeper emotional connections, while others though feel that it doesn't quite capture the charm of the first season. So this one I would give it a B tier. Now next is Saikyo Tenku no Meikyu Koryaku. This manga though follows the guy named Rude Tank with an incredibly high defense stats who is expelled from his hero's party and set off on a journey to find a cure for his sister. The series filled with typical types of fantasy and harem tropes, lots of fan service though, and lacks originality. While it can be entertaining for those who enjoy lighthearted fantasy adventures, it doesn't offer anything particularly new or groundbreaking, meaning like it's really bland, like felt nothing, emptyless manga type of it. But like all of your manga readers would know how the story goes, like how the story went. I simply can't fathom of how this gets an adaptation. That's what I would not understand. But if y'all manga readers had read this, do tell me how it goes. And was it good? Was it bad? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. So I'm just gonna give it a personal ratedly C. The next one is Saijaku Tema wa Gomi. The story revolves around a girl with a low-ranked monster taming skill who is abandoned by her family and society. She embarks on a journey to improve herself and find a place where she belongs. Of course, this anime is about picking up trash. Trash it is. The anime has received positive feedback for its heartfelt story, character development, and inspiring themes. It's praised for being emotionally engaged and offering a fresh perspective. develop characters. This is from a manga adaptation of the author of Tape Nakatsuki. It's a Ponomichi, touching and introspective, but might not be appeal to everyone. This is a B. The Demon Prince of Momochi House. The beautiful art and engaging supernatural romance. This is a shoujo anime. I'm surprising this is also apparently I read this one before. This is from the first volume. Up until then I never actually touched it. Only just the first volume, and it's quite surprisingly good. It's a B. High Cut Season 2. Exciting continuation with interesting battles. This is a B. Urusei Yatsura, second season. Nostalgic with a fresh take and very enjoyable. It's a whopping respectfully A. If you all really want to go back, blast to the past, this is a blast that you really need. Shaman King Flowers, a worthy continuation for fans of the original series. This is another blast to the past. Not quite good. Still needs improvement. It's a B. Kingdom 5th season. Epic battles and strategic depth, highly engaging. Of course, it's a definitive S. Respectfully speaking, it's an enjoyable warring state manga and an anime. Cherry Magic, 30 years of virginity can make you a wizard. Unique and heartwarming comedy. Surprisingly, it looks like a BL, but respectfully an A. Cinderella Tea Nyo Core 2, gripping sci-fi with strong character dynamics. This is a definitive B. Bang Bang Braven, fun and high energy superhero action. This is a mecha anime, so it's a B. Magic Gekken 1847, historical drama with engaging sword fights. Very engaging. Yes, indeed. Of course, it's very engaging. I'm going to give this a B as well. Fire Hunter Season 2, dark fantasy with rich lore and captivating characters. This is also a B. Delusional monthly magazine, light-hearted comedy and romance in the publishing. Well, this is a definitive B. Legend of the Supernormal Pref Chiba or Prefecture Chiba. Absurd humor and unique storytelling. This is also a B. Well, quite a lot of B's, I say. And finally, final two is Cozy Life with endearing characters. This is Snack Basue. This is a office of a This is a comedy style, like set in a bartender type. So I'm gonna give this one a B as well. And finally is Card 5 Vanguard Divines. Now Card 5 Vanguard Divines, I rated somewhere special. I rated a D. I'm not gonna speak highly the reason why Card 5 Vanguard Divines, but because there is a special episode podcast I will be talking about regarding Card 5 Vanguard and Card 5 Vanguard in Card 5 Vanguard anime and in general about Divines as well. So do stick around about the episode. Gonna reason why. Now let's look at the anime on the spring season of 2024. Spring season has a lot of great animes being produced. Some were really good, some were really bad, some were really thriving exponentially, while others fell a bit in a mediocre state. And with that, let's start with the first 4 batch of it. Now, the first one is about Tensei Shitara Slime Data Ken, the 3rd season, or as the English title call it, I was that time reincarnated as a slime, season 3. This season continues the story of Rimuru, a man who was reincarnated as a slime in a fantasy world. His journey from being a simple slime to becoming the ruler of the Jura Tempest Federation is filled with diplomacy, battles, and alliance. The 3rd season delves deeper into political intrigue and the complexities of governing a diverse nation of monsters. Now, this 3rd season, of course, is quite really exciting for fans of the especially the manga readers and the novel readers. But despite of that, there are many quite competitions. So as I being said, I can't please I can't please this fandom. I have to please other fandoms as well. So definitively an A tier. The next one is Mushoku Tensei Season 2. Now, this season has improved, controversially speaking, it has been blessed with renown for its rich storytelling and deep character arcs. The second core of the second season follows Rudius Greyat as he continues his studies at the University of Magic. The series explores Rudius' growth both in terms of his magical abilities and his personal relationships. Now, of course, this season is, as being said, controversially speaking, very good, although some of them were not. Although some of the eyes of the people were not seen very much of it, but not very much happy of it, but I would respectfully give it an S tier. Kaiju number 8. Now, this is based on the manga, which is about a special force team killing kaijus or monsters rampaging around the cities. It presents a unique blend of action, comedy, and drama. The story follows Kafka Hibino, a man who gains the ability to transform into a kaiju, or as called it, a giant monster, and use this power to fight other kaijus. Now, this of course, surprisingly though, I have read this, like, the latest chapter though, I did read it though, is pretty quite a bit fell off. Sometimes mediocre, sometimes very interesting, although it not the style of me. Like, I was the type of guy that reads romance things, so kaiju things are really not that generic though, but I will still give it A. The next one is Kono Subarashi Sekai ni Shukufuku, or this is the English title called Kono Suba. The next one is Kono Subarashi Sekai ni Shukufuku, or this is the English title called Kono Suba Season 3. Now, this season returns with its third season, of course, continuing the hilarious and chaotic adventures of Kazuma, Saito, and his party. The series is known for its comedic take on the isekai genre, focusing on slapstick humor, absurd situations, and eccentric characters. Now, I have been reviewing this on my YouTube page and the YouTube channel, where it has grown exponentially over 9k views. If you haven't seen it, go really see it. I would now respectfully give it an S tier. Yes, of course, it's an S tier. Now, before I go deeper into the next 4 rows, though, I do have to note that though I have not watched a single shonen series as of this late in the whole season, especially like from winter to spring to summer to the fall. But other than that, I would just have to let shonen fans to decide on what was your desired tier, like especially with Boku no Hero Academia, Kimetsu no Yaiba, pretty much like that, and until to like I did watch Bleach though, but I think like it's safe to say it's best to decide which is your preferred tier and which is your desired tier to put into. Is it like A, B, C, S, or D? I'll leave it to all fans to decide to it. The next 4 that I'm going to talk about is 2 of them are isekai novels. One of them is a fantasy and one of them is a delinquent manga. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Chilling in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers. This isekai series takes a lighthearted and humorous approach to the genre. It follows the protagonist who was being summoned to another world despite having low cheat powers, manages to navigate and enjoy life in a new world. The series is enjoyable for its comedy elements and laid-back storytelling. However, it might be felt a bit formulaic and predictable to some viewers. The character interactions are fun, and the anime quality is decent. It's a good series for relaxing watch, but doesn't stand out significantly in the crowded isekai genre. Yes, there is quite a bit of a competition, but it really doesn't stand out, so I'm gonna take this a B. Next one is I was reincarnated as the seventh prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. This anime combines elements of comedy and fantasy, following a protagonist who is reincarnated as a prince with a strong desire to perfect his magical abilities. The series is engaging with a well-paced storyline and charming characters. The protagonist's journey to master magic is filled with humorous and heartwarming moments. Now, this long title, though I can far to say, is quite surprisingly a very good watch, even though it is a very long title, so I'm going to give this N. The next one is An Archdemon Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride. This is a fantasy romance that explores the relationship between an archdemon and an elf bride. The series has a charming premise and delves into the dynamics of their unique relationship. While it might be not appeal to everyone due to its niche appeal, the fans of the fantasy romance will find it enjoyable. The character development is decent, and the interactions between the main characters are engaging. Now, this anime though, is of course another from a light novel, and I have read the manga within like some months ago, if I'm not recalling. I'm going to give this one a B. Next, the final one is Windbreaker. Now, this story follows the delinquent student named Haruka Sakura at Furuin High School, known for its delinquent students. He joins the Buffering group, which protects the town from harm. Now, this one is a delinquent manga, but like it's different from other delinquents manga like Tokyo Revengers or Twin Peaks or whatnot. But this is a manga too. It's a superhero manga type, gangster level type. So if I would give an A, it's not quite surprising, but because delinquent mangas aren't thriving much since the Tokyo Revengers era, where it is somehow good but somewhat flop. But this season, of course, for delinquent mangas has found its rhythm, so it's an A at least. The titles include Tensei Kizoku Kante Skill de Naria Garu. This series follows a protagonist reincarnated with an appraisal skill that allows him to rise in a fantasy world. This is from a novel title. I pretty much would say I'm going to give this one a B tier. Next up is Read. This offers a darker take on the isekai genre, focusing on the protagonist reincarnated as a goblin. I'm going to give this one a B as well. Newgate. This anime features a protagonist trapped in a game world after defeating the final boss, which is also like an isekai type. I'm going to give this one a solid B as well. Maogakuin Futeki Gyosha Second Core. This second core though follows a overpowered protagonist Anos for the god. This series excels in intense battles and complex character dynamics. This season though of this anime though is quite improving, I must say, but it really flops a bit. I'm going to give this one I'm torn about an A or B, but instead I'll give this one a B. Spice and Wolf remake, The Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf. This highly anticipated continuation of Spice and Wolf brings back the beloved character of Holo and Craft Lawrence. This one is a definitive solid S, nothing much to say, doesn't need much. Day A Life number 5. The 5th season of Day A Life continues with its mix of action, romance, and harem elements. While it doesn't introduce groundbreaking changes, it remains entertaining for fans of the series. Yeah, I would say this one is a solid B. Mission Yosakura Family. This series combines action, comedy, and family dynamics following a protagonist who joins an elite spy family. This one is a nothing hate on the shonen, is an A. Unnamed Memory, a fantasy series that intertwines romance and adventure, focusing on a cursed prince and a powerful tofu, which one is a given that the track record from the studio is from Studio Engi, I would not give it an A or B. I'd rather just give it a C. Honestly speaking, Jisan Basan Wakageru, Grandpa and Grandma Turn Young Again. This heartwarming series follows an elderly couple who miraculously become young again. The narrative explores the joys and the challenges of their newfound youth with charm and humor. This one is apparently a modern take on how elderly parents try to become not young, not old, not rotting old, but try to become young. So I would not say a B, but it's criminally underrated. So I'm just give it an A. One Room Hyatari Futsu Tenshisuki, a slice of life series that captures the everyday experience of its characters. The gentle and relaxing storytelling provides a comforting viewing experience. Now, this one is a modern take on how you treat angels from another world to send to the modern world. So B, the banished former hero lives as he pleases. The series follows a former hero decides to live a carefree life after being banished. This is like a slow lifestyle story again, like from similar to the I banished from the hero's party. So I'm gonna give this a B. God's Games We Play. This series explores the world where gods engage in a strategic game blending fantasy and strategy. This one is from a light novel as well. According to the track record of this anime, it's quite like mediocre, from mediocre to subpar. So I would not A, but it says a B. Go-Go Loser Ranger. A fresh take on the superhero genre, this series follows a villain infiltrating a hero organization. Now this one is from a manga that is about as good as when you're watching Power Rangers, so it's like an A. Blue Crive, the animation. Based on the popular mobile game, this series mixes action and school life. Charming characters is enjoyable for fans, but it's might not stand out much for newcomers who haven't enjoyed quite much the games. B. Mahoga Koko Retose, third season. Now the third season delves into its complex magic system and character developments. This highly popular rated series is a flagship for everything, but of course this is a definitive A. Next up is Mysterious Disappearance. This mysterious series follows a protagonist investigating unexplained disappearance. The intriguing plot and suspenseful storytelling make it a good watch for the fans of mystery genre. This is, of course, mystery, a B. Next one is Eurocamp Season 3. The third season of Eurocamp, or so-called English title is Laid Back Camp, continues to deliver its signature blend of relaxation, beautiful scenery, and heartwarming moments. Enough said, this is a definitive S. Bartender Kamit No Glass. This series revolves around a bartender who helps customers with their personal problems through expertly crafted drinks. This is like a slow burn, or should I say a slow chilling manga series. Could say an A. I would just give it an A. Whisper Me a Love Song. A sweet and heartfelt romance between two girls exploring themes of love and self-discovery. This is a Yuri story. No hate on Yuri story, but it's an A. Jellyfish Can't Swim at Night, a unique and visually striking series with an intriguing premise. While the story might feel a bit abstract, its artistic approach and creativity are commendable. I surprisingly though have reviewed this one back on my YouTube channel, and I must say I'm torn for S or an A, but I would give it a chance to say a. Genka Dokugaku. An action-packed series follows a martial arts and personal growth. The intense fight scenes and character development make it an engaging watch for fans of the genre. This is a manhwa, though no hate on manhwa, but a B. Shinigami Bochanto Kurome Season 3. The third season continues to explore the touching relationship between the cursed young noble and his mate. Now, I might need to know of this manga. Did they really get in love, or did they really not get in love? It's a question. An A. Butler Butler Kishuku Gakuhen, the continuation of the beloved Black Butler series. This arc delves into new mysteries and character dynamics with prestigious boarding school. I'm not surprising how this long-time anime gets a as can say it was a very intriguing series a long time. So long time Black Butler series can enjoy this to the fullest. Train to the End of the World, a fantasy adventure following a journey through a magical hilarious world with the trains. You like exploring on a train itself. No hate on the original series, but it's a B. The Fable, a gripping story about an assassin who tries to live a normal life, blending action of comedy drama as well. This is a definitive A. Sound Euphonium Season 3. The season continues to excel with its beautiful music, strong character development, and emotional storytelling. This is a no hate on Sound Euphonium. It is really good, but it really does lacks its pacing, so I'm gonna give this an S. I'm gonna give this an A, so not an S, an A. The many sides of voice actor radio. This series offers behind the scenes look at the world of voice acting, exploring the challenges and triumphs of the profession. It is unique and insightful, especially for fans of the voice actors and the anime. I'm quite surprising how this is a voice actor kind of things. If you this like based on real life. When you're watching or reading or heard radio, you might heard of voice actors talking in a radio. So this is not I would not give this a B, but I would give this an A. Yatagaratsu the Raven does not choose its master. This historical drama explores themes of loyalty, power, destiny, featuring strong character arcs and engaging plot. I have not read this, but I've heard this twice and quite surprisingly has good things about it. Would give this an A, not a B, but an A instead. Then Girls Band Cry, the series about a girl band navigating the ups and downs of the musical industry. The emotional depth and musical performance are enjoyable, though the story follows some familiar tropes. This is an original anime, but in a 3D format. An A? No, a B. Vampire Dormitory. This is a romance supernatural series, explores the dynamic between vampires and humans. The engaging story is well developed with a mix of romance and intrigue. This is of course a vampire, not a B, not an A, but a B. Astronaut, a sci-fi series following a space exploration challenge. Following a sci-fi series, not a sci-fi series explored following a character is like a robot. This is an original series, though I would not give this a B. No hate on original. Bokyaku Battery, a sports anime focusing on baseball teams striving for success. The character developments and intense matches are well executed, making it an engaging series for sports fans. This is would be an B, but not an A. I think it's a B though. Tonari no Yokai-san, a heartwarming slice of life focusing on interactions between humans and spirits. This is a definitive B. Next is Hanoi-kun to no Yamai, or the English title called A Condition of Love, a romantic drama that delves into the complexities, relationship, and personal growth. Nothing much said when you dive into romance. This is an A. And the last two is about Tadaima Okairi. This slice of life series centers around the family home life, capturing the small joys and the challenges daily life, living with warmth and relatability. This is a BL manga, surprisingly said. No hate on BL, but could give the B. And finally, this is Oi Tombo. This series revolves around the world of golf, following the protagonist's journey to excel in the sports. This is a no hate on golf manga. Surprisingly, it's like golf sports, like other than baseball and golf would.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
The animation quality is good and the main character is intriguing. The series tends to rely heavily on familiar tropes and can feel somewhat predictable. However, it still offers a solid and enjoyable fantasy adventure for the fans of the genre itself. Now, this series, though, I have reviewed this on my YouTube channel, and I did agree that it's somewhat very predictable, quite to say the least. But surprisingly though, it has a second season, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it can offer. And though I've also read the manga, so yeah, it's quite predictable to say the least, so it's a B. Next one is Failure Frame. I have become the strongest and annihilated everything with low level. This series focuses on a protagonist who is underestimated and starts a low level but becomes incredibly powerful. The plot revolves around his quest for revenge and personal growth. While the concept is interesting, the series delves into darker themes that may not appeal to everyone. The narrative can be intense, the characters' development is decent, but it lacks depth and originality to stand out significantly in the crowded isekai competition genre. This is a notoriously highly disappointed, but of course I would give it a D. No wait, not a D, but C. Next is I Parry Everything. The premise of this series is centered around a protagonist who deflects all attacks effortlessly. While the concept is initially amusing, the repetitive nature of the misunderstanding and comedy can somewhat become tiring. The story struggles to maintain engagement, and the character interactions lack the depth needed to keep the audience invested. This is somewhat good in the light novel section or the light novel community, but when it comes to the anime, it needs a bit of twerking and improvement. So yeah, it's a D. And lastly is the Osan newbie adventurer trained to the death by the most powerful party. This series follows an older protagonist who, despite being a newbie adventurer, is trained by the most powerful party. The story is engaging and offers a unique perspective by focusing on an older character. Now, these days though, older characters or old men especially are the trend of the series, if some of you all may or may not have aware. So this is actually an A. Other series includes The Strongest Magician in the Demon Lord's army was a human. This series follows a human who rises to become the strongest magician in the Demon Lord's army. The blend of magic, fantasy, and action creates a interesting premise, but it follows familiar tropes and lacks some originality. This is a B. Isekai Shikaku, delving into darker themes and psychological aspects. This isekai series offers a unique take on the genre. The protagonist struggles with self-worth and identity in a new world is thought-provoking. This is a B. Tower of God Season 2, building on the first season's intriguing world and characters. This sequel delivers more twists and intense moments, improved animation and pacing, enhance the experience. This is a Why Does Nobody Remember Me in This World, an intriguing mystery series exploring a protagonist forgotten by everyone in a new world. The combination of fantasy and mystery elements keeps viewers curious despite some repetitiveness. This is a B as well. Jiji Harem or Pseudo Harem. This romantic comedy balances humor and heartwarming moments in a unique concept. The protagonist imagines a harem created by his drama junior, leading to a captivating and delightful series. This is a manga series that people have been slept on, so it should be an A. Cafe Therese and His Goddesses Season 2, continuing with the lighthearted interactions between the protagonist and the goddesses at a cafe. This sequel maintains its mix of comedy and romance, offering a comforting viewing experience. This is a solid B. Our Last Crusade or Rise of the New World Season 2, deepening characters, relationships, and political intrigue. This season delivers impressive action sequence and a compelling continuation of the epic tale of star-crossed lovers from warring factions. This is based on the light novel. Should an A. My Dear Friend Nokotan, a heartwarming series about a friendship between a human and a magical deer, or should I say a magical human deer. This simplicity and charm make it enjoyable for all ages despite the lack of complex plot. I'm not saying it's actually complex plot though. This is somewhat they try to do like Pop Team Epic, but the joke felt overused and repetitive. So it's C. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. This comedy explores otaku culture through the life of a protagonist obsessed with a 2D character. It's lighthearted and entertaining, providing plenty of laughs. This is a comedy about people loving 2D characters, although it is somewhat great, somewhat bad, but I would still give it a B. A journey through another world, raising kids while adventuring, combining adventure with the heartwarming task of raising children in a fantasy world. This series offers a unique character, interactions, and development, making it an engaging watch. This is raising children, not bad. It's a B. A nobody way up to an exploration hero. Following a protagonist's rise from nobody to renowned hero, this inspiring adventure offers well-executed character growths and engaging narrative despite its familiar tropes. This is a solid B as well. Suicide Squad Isekai, a dark thrilling take on Isekai with your favorite DC characters transported to another world. This is a somewhat being an anime adaptation from your DC villains being in another world, but it has somewhat criticized about it. But I had respect for DC comics and DC anime, or DC in general, so I was give it a Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. Despite all of what I just said, I have not watched Fairy Tail, so I'm just gonna leave it all to shonen fans to decide about this. The Elusive Samurai. This historical series follows a young samurai's journey through reclaim honor and status. The compelling narrative and well-crafted plot make it a standout in the genre. This is a dahlia in bloom, crafting a fresh start with magical tools, a heartwarming series focusing on personal growth and creativity, with the protagonist starting anew by crafting magical tools. This is also in A. Not gonna ask why I don't put B. The magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch enemies, exploring relationship between a magical girl and her former enemy. This series blends comedy, action, and romance, offering fun character dynamics and engaging story. This is someone should be a middle of either an A or a B, but it could be a B. Love is Indivisible by Twins, a romantic comedy about twins falling in love with the same person. A balanced humor and romantic, effectively providing a fresh twist on the familiar tropes. This is an A. Atri, My Dear Moments, based on a visual novel. This series explores a post-apocalyptic relationship between a human and an android. Its emotional depth and beautiful narrative make it a touching and thought-provoking watch. This is a as well, because visual novels, no hate on the visual novels. Soshimin series. This slice of life series captures everyday experiences with gentle and warm storytelling. It's a comforting and relatable watch even without a complex plot. I had somewhat reviewed this in my YouTube channel some months ago, and I might have to say it's quite a bit mediocre, so I'm torn with an A or B, but because of the series has mystery element genre in it, could give it an A, but it needs more tweaking and improvement, so it's a B. Bye Bye Earth, a sci-fi series about characters leaving Earth to find a new home in space. The imaginative storytelling and compelling characters arcs make it an engaging and thought-provoking. This is a Senpai wa Otonoko. This heartfelt series explores a romantic relationship with a transgender partner, providing insightful commentary on gender identity and acceptance. This is a kind of a Yuri thing, but I'm not hating on Yuri, and I'm not hating on something that would call it transgender. So it's a VTuber legend, how I went viral after forgetting to turn off my stream. A comedy about VTubers and internet fame, offering laughs and humorous scenario and relatable moments. It's entertaining for those who are familiar with the VTubing culture. This is an A as well. My wife has no emotions, exploring love and understanding between a human and an emotionless android wife. This series is intriguing and thought-provoking. Despite some lack of emotional depth, this is a definitive of a B. Quality assurance in another world. Combining fantasy adventure with quality assurance, this series features a creative narrative and enjoyable character interactions, making it a fun and engaging experience. This is a B. Dungeon no Naka no Hito, focusing on daily life in a dungeon. This series blends elements and with slice of life scenarios, its unique perspective and fun dynamics making it an interesting watch. This is also a B. Too many B's right now lately. Mayonaka Punch, an action packed With a unique fighting style, this intense battle and engaging storyline keep viewers hooked despite some familiar tropes being followed on. This is I somewhat actually heard good parts of this. It also has like make it into a novel adaptation. I would not give it an B, but instead a plus size elf, a humorous take on body positivity and self-acceptance following an elf with weight issues. This is a manga about an obese elf. So if you're having a imaginary girlfriend or a dream girlfriend of your lives that somewhat obese, so you actually get your girlfriend or someone else to watch this. It's an inspiring message, so I would say give it a B, because I don't have a girlfriend yet. So yeah, do keep this for your girlfriends instead. Sengoku Yoko 2004 Chaos Arc. This historical fantasy series blends action and supernatural elements with strong character and plot twists, making it compelling and engaging. This is a will sit on with also his first his first season of it. Shy Season 2, furthering developments with the shy superhero protagonist and her challenges. This season is engaging and heartfelt with strong character developments and action sequence. I did read this manga quite some months ago, or if I'm not recall. It is interesting. Should give it an A. Taji Start Dash Monogatari, with a whimsical premise of a protagonist starting life anew at zero. This series offers fun and imaginative storytelling, making it an engaging and enjoyable watch. This is what maybe you all actually heard about starting life anew at zero reminds of you of ReZero. I would not give this yet, but it's a B. Tasogare Out of Focus. This slice of life series explores characters in a photography club, capturing everyday beauty and a passion for photography. This is like a BL kind of thing. I would not give it much, but I respect for BL, so this is a B. Kinnikuman Perfect Origin Hint. The continuation delving into the character origins and legendary battles, this arc retains the classic charm with intense wrestling matches and deep backgrounds, making it nostalgic and compelling. I have somewhat watched Kinnikuman though back in my childhood days when I was like about 8 or 9. So being Kinnikuman back in the lineup, mixing it like the nostalgic feels of the childhood is back, so it's an A. Lastly is Grenadier U, a reboot of the classic Grenadier series, blending nostalgia and with innovation. The story and animation are engaging, though the pacing and some characters feel a bit rushed. Yes, it is rushed. You have nostalgic, but you are rushed, so this is a B. And with that, this is from the summer lineup. And finally, we will go into the fall season of 2024. Now, let's take a look at the fall season of 2024. Now, this season of fall, though it is, I must have to say, there have been quite a lot of mixed bag and also a lot of good anime. And also a lot of people would call it in the dictionary would say mid anime. I am somewhat speechless on the first four actually, and I'm quite also easy to actually rate the first four. So let's start with the ones of it. The first one is Dan Da Dan. Dan Da Dan is a unique and refreshing series that skillfully blends supernatural, sci-fi, and romance elements. The story follows two high school students, the one who believes in ghosts but not aliens, and the one who believes in aliens but not ghosts. Their lives take a wild turn when they encounter both supernatural beings and extraterrestrial creatures. The series is praised for its creative and unpredictable storylines, dynamic characters, and a good mix of humor and action. This is, of course, a first ever shonen series that I did not want to leave it onto the shonen fans probably box, but I also did read the manga and has now become my daily read, especially with also the opening songs and the ending songs being the blast for I mean, not the blast though, but it's a hype for the people around every single time this anime is been right now currently. And since now there's a second season, I would skeptical about this anime. I love this anime, but I have confession. I didn't watch it. I love the manga, but not the anime though. But in terms of giving, how would I rate it? But I'm skeptical. I would say, yeah, in one word, skeptical. So I'll just give it a as surprising. ReZero Season 3 Attack Arc. The third season of ReZero continues to captivate viewers with its intense and emotionally charged storytelling. This season delves deeper into Subaru's life and death struggles, uncovering more about the world and characters' motivations. I review ReZero quite lately. If you haven't been doing it to see it already, I reviewed every episodes of it. Of course the attack arc, but not the next arc, which will be coming out like around in another few months more, and it's on next year, January 2025 or February, if I'm not mistaken. But it's an S. Seregesoki Season 2. This second season continues the journey of Haruto Amakawa, reincarnated as Ryo in a fantasy world. This season aims to explore more about Ryo's past and the prophecy of the heroes. However, it suffers from pacing issues and a lack of compelling plot progression. This is right around a disappointing of an agreement. This is and see if you haven't looked into my podcast channel, it is a mixed bag. Fans, of course, the first season may find this continuation lacking the same excitement and depth. This is a solid C. Arifureta Season 3. The third season of Arifureta follows Hajime and Nagumo as he continues his transformation from an underdog to an overpowered hero in a fantasy world. This season delves deeper into Hajime's journey, relationships, and challenges he faces. However, the opinions on the third season may vary. Some fans appreciated the progression and new developments, while others feel it lacks the impact and intensity of earlier seasons. This is a somewhat called, in a nutshell, would say a mixed reaction, and also in the middle of saying a mixed bag. So would give it a, despite this though, I would give it a B because it continues to be an engaging series with a dedicated fan base. It has B to say the least. Next up is Shangri-La Frontier second season. Now the second season of Shangri-La Frontier continues the adventures of Sunraku, a dedicated gamer who seeks challenges in a notorious difficult yet poorly designed games. This season delves deeper into the VR MMORPG world of Shangri-La Frontier, where Sunraku's skills and strategies are put to the test against powerful foes and intricate quests. The series is praised for its immersive game mechanics, engaging plot, and the development of both of the main characters and the supporting cast. Now, in terms of Shangri-La Frontier, I have not seen any episodes of it. I have seen some people commenting on it, and they say it was pretty good compared to the previous season, the previous season 1 actually. And I'm somewhat to say, if you pit against season 1 and season 2, they are both great, but one needs to be judged like harshly and carefully. So in this obvious opinion though, is an A. Danmachi Season 5, the fifth season of Danmachi, or also known as Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, starts with the thrilling war game between the Freya family and the Hestia family, led Allied Army. This season offers intense battle, strategic warfare, and significant character development. The animation by JC staff enhanced the action sequence, bringing the light novel's excitement to life. The fifth season, though, have to say, it's quite amazing. No comment on that, because this is JC Staff's own turf. I can't dare to touch it, so it's an S. Hitoribochi no Isekai Koyaku, this series offers a unique spin on the isekai genre, focusing on a socially anxious protagonist who finds himself navigating a new world with a bunch of girls around him. The anime highlights the main character's struggles to adapt and survive without relying on others. The story balances humor, adventure, moments of introspection, providing an engaging look at personal growth and resilience. This is, of course, adapted from the popular highest selling light novel from Overlap Bunko, but in terms of the anime alone, I cannot say much. Pretty, I also haven't watched the first episode, but I had watched some clips of it, I think, and it's really good, but it's not the way it should have been for me, because I have various tastes on isekai in terms of isekai and genre, so it's a B. Tensei Kizoku Kante Skill the Nariagaru second season. The second season of it follows the protagonist who was reincarnated into Tensei Kizoku Kante Skill the Nariagaru second season. The second season of it follows the protagonist who was reincarnated into a fantasy world with the powerful appraisal skills of his. This season continues to explore the protagonist's rise in status and influence as they navigate political intrigue, build alliances, and uncover deeper mysteries of the world. This is a solid B. But from what I can tell from the first season, second season can still say has improved quite a bit, but not so much of the improvement. So I'm guessing a B could be a better point. Other titles include Rama One Half 2024 version. This classic series revival is highly anticipated, bringing back beloved characters and nostalgic moments with updated animation and storytelling. It is a must-watch for fans of the original series. This is from the biggest franchise from the author of Rumiko Takahashi. This is an double S. Not to miss Book of Friends Season 7, known for its heartwarming and emotional storytelling. This series continues to deliver beautiful narratives and character development. It's a beloved series that remains touching and engaging. This is also a double S. Ao no Hako Blue Box, a refreshing mix of romance and sports. This series features relatable characters and heartwarming storyline that balance between sports and personal relationships, making it a standout. This is right now the number one favorite romance of all in just full season of 2024 alone, so it's an S. Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Girl Online Season 2. This action-packed series set in a SAO universe is well received for its engaging plot and strong character development. It's a solid entry that fans of the franchise will enjoy. This is I'm torn to give it an A or an S, but it depends on the performance of the series of the episodes overall. Right now is somewhat an A, but when it's in terms of the when you are in SAU universe, could say an S. I'm torn though, but I will give it an S at least. Demon Lord 2099, set in a futuristic world. This series combines elements of fantasy and sci-fi. The plot is intriguing and the characters are well developed, making it engaging with a unique story. This is a series that is quite people have been slept on recently. It's not in the favorites of the top 10 rankings, but I could still give it an S. Blue Exorcist Beyond the Snow Saga. This highly anticipated series delivers strong character arcs and action-packed scenes. The storyline is engaging and keeps fans invested in the character's journey. Now, Blue Lock, though, I'm respectful Blue Lock to keep this series as intriguing as ever, but in my aspects of watching a franchise, though, it's very highly slept on. Very highly slept on. So it's an S tier. Rurouni Kenshin Kyoto Disturbance. This iconic series returns with a captivating action and deep storylines. The Kyoto arc is a fan favorite, and the animations and storytelling do its justice. Kyoto arc this time for Rurouni Kenshin, though it's beautiful. It's beautiful. No comment on No comment on every of it. So it's S. Let this grieving soul retire. An intriguing supernatural series, or a fantasy series, might to say, that follows the journey of a man who wishes to retire. The plot is engaging, but the pacing can be slow at times. It's a unique charm that appeals to the fans of the genre. This is A. The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan, an engaging series with a strategic elements and an interesting protagonist, a supporting protagonist, you might say. This is A tier. The healer who was banished from his party is in fact the strongest, a power fantasy series that follows a healer who, after being banished, discovers his true strength. This is A tier. I'll become a villainess who goes down in history, an entertaining series with a unique twist on the villainous trope. It offers a fun and narrative, yet with an engaging characters, making it an enjoyable watch. This is a this villainous genre, though I might say, is quite an interesting trend lately nowadays. When you like villainous this, villainous that, villainous this, villainous that, it's an interesting trend, but someone have been slept on. So fans of the series should watch more villainous genre. So it's an A. Tying the knot with an Amagami sister, the cute and heartwarming romance series that explores relationships and family dynamics, is a charming and enjoyable for fans of the romance. This is from adapted from the manga. Is an A. The do-over damsel conquers the Dragon Emperor. This series follows a protagonist who gets a second chance to change her fate. It's fun and engaging with a mix of romance, though it's not much groundbreaking. This is an A as well. Yakuza Fiancé Reis wa Taningai. Interesting take on the romance within the Yakuza setting. The plot is engaging and the characters are well developed, making it an enjoyable series. This is also from a manga. But Yakuza, cool, interesting concept, cool idea. Yeah, cool story as well. So it's an A. Orb on the movements of the Earth, a thought-provoking sci-fi series with a strong storytelling and well-developed characters. It explores intriguing themes of history and provides an engaging narrative. Now, for Orb on the movements of the Earth, though, when I watch Dan Dan Dan, though, they usually advertise this anime quite a lot of times, though it's like they're promoting me to watch it. I have not heard of it, but I've seen people commenting it. They say, yeah, it's very good, you gotta try it. And it's like somewhat slept on, but it's an A. It's an A. Very, very slept on, but it's an A. Ron Kamano Hashi Forbidden Deductions Season 2, an engaging detective series with unique cases and intriguing character dynamics. The second season continues to build on the first, offering more mysteries and thrills. This is from the detective series from the author of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. When you try and do something else, though, it's like somewhat like not really interesting much, but I'll give it a chance to say an A. Mecha with the Mechanical Arms, an action-packed mecha series with a creative design and engaging plotlines. The unique premise and well-executed action sequence making it a standout. This is also an A. The Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse Season 2, a strong continuation with engaging characters with also an engaging plot. It builds on the foundation of the first season and keeps fans invested in the story. This somewhat a B. Trillion Game, an intriguing series with a strong plot and dynamic interactions. It explores themes of ambition, strategy, and personal growth, making it a compelling watch. This is a story where you dream of becoming a trillionaire, but not a billionaire. This is an A. Very good manga. Quite people have slept on as well. The Prince of Tennis 2 Under 17 World Cup semi-final, a highly anticipated continuation of the sports series featuring intense matches and character development. It maintains the excitement of the quality of also the original series, making it a much watch for the fans. I idolize Prince of Tennis, though it somewhat had people led to being more people like playing tennis for quite some time now. This is an A. You Are Miss Seven, or the Japanese title is Kimi wa Meido-sama, an average series with some humorous moments, but some quite lack in depth. The characters and the plot can feel somewhat undeveloped, making it a light but forgettable watch. This is a B. Nah, I'm good with it. It's a B. Goodbye Dragon Life, a heartwarming story about a dragon seeking peace after retiring from his warrior life. The narrative is charming and focuses on personal growth and discovery. This is a B. 365 Days to the Wedding, a sweet romance series that deals with relatable themes and character growth. It's a heartwarming watch that explores the journey to marriage. It is also a B. Maho-sama Re-Entry R. The quirky and fun adventures of the Demon Lord continues in this series is entertaining and lighthearted, appealing to fans of the first season. Now, this is somewhat from the Fate series, to say the least. This is like a spin-off to every Fate series. Like, I haven't watched every Fate series, to say the least, in my honest confession, but I would give it a B. Sumasho, a light-hearted and enjoyable romance series that explores relationships and personal growth. This is like a family type manga series, though like it's a sad series, but a heartwarming one as well. It's an A. Nina, the Starry Bride, a charming fantasy romance with a strong female lead. Yeah, strong female lead gets the trends again. And the storyline is engaging and the characters are well developed, making it an enjoyable watch. This is also a B. A terrified teacher at Ghoul School, a humorous and light-hearted supernatural comedy that follows a teacher at a school for ghouls. It's entertaining and fun with likable characters and amusing scenarios. This is a B. Blue Miburo, a solid samurai action series with historical elements. The storyline and characters are well crafted, making it an enjoyable watch for fans of the genre. This is also a B. Magi Lumire, Magical Girls Incorporated, a unique take on the magical girl genre, focusing on the magical girl company. Is enjoyable and fresh with an entertaining premise and engaging characters. This is from the manga. I did read quite some few pages of it, some few chapters as well. This is a B. MF Ghost Season 2, the continuation of the racing series, features an intense action and drama. It maintains the excitement of the first season and adds new developments to keep viewers hooked. This is like a racing manga from the spiritual successor of Initial D. Could somewhat say, yeah, Eurobeats is awesome. It's an A. The stories of girls who couldn't be magicians, a heartfelt and inspiring series focusing on perseverance and personal growth. It explores the challenges faced by characters who couldn't become magicians, offering a touch and relatable narrative. This a solid B. Acro Trip, a fun and engaging series with entertaining characters and light-hearted plot. While it may be not groundbreaking, it's an enjoyable watch for those looking for a good and slow time. This is a B. Murai in Love, cute and a charming romance that explores the highs and lows of young love. The characters are relatable and the storyline is very, very heartwarming. This is a B. Haigakura, solid fantasy series with interesting world building and well-developed characters. It offers an engaging plot and creative elements that makes it a worthwhile watch. This is a B. Lockdown Zone Level X, an intense and thrilling series with a unique premise. It explores themes of survival and human nature. This is also B. Negative Positive Angular, a mediocre series with some entertaining ideas but inconsistent execution. This is somewhat a original fishing series though. Agree on the C. Tohai Urate Mahjong Tohai Roku, a niche series appealing to Mahjong enthusiasts but not widely popular. This is a Mahjong series though. If you are interested in Mahjong, do watch it. But if you are not interested in Mahjong, do not watch it. It's a C. Hamidashi Creative, a mediocre series with some creative ideas but lacking in execution. The storyline and characters can feel underdeveloped, making it an average watch. This is from a visual novel. No hate on a visual novel. I would give it a either B or C, but somewhat a B. How I Attended an all guys mix-up, an average series with some humorous moments but lacking depth. The plot and characters can feel underdeveloped, making it a light but forgettable watch as well. This is a C. Now, last two is about Blue Lock and Uzumaki. Now, from last year of Blue Lock, though, it's very funny when I bring up Blue Lock and Uzumaki, though people have been, how do I say the least, have been making a meme out of this every time each episode as for either Blue Lock or Uzumaki, they would show slideshow presentations of one episode of it, making it like this is like it's bad. It's bad. So, needless to say, if I wrapped up these two right now, it's really, really a who asked for this tier, in fact. Yep, who asked for this tier? And that's a wrap for today's anime tier list review. Thank you for joining me as I dive into some of the most exciting series out there with me, from the top of the tier list like Rama One Half to the big three of the anime light novel adaptations and Natsume Book of Friends Season 7 to the worst of them all, like Blue Lock, Under 17 Japan, and Uzumaki. Some may have fallen short, but that's the beauty of anime. There's always something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more reviews, rankings, and discussions. If you got any thoughts in your favorite series that you have missed or you have might not being mentioned into it, just so drop a comment and let me know below. So with that, that's all for this time from me to you all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, peace out.